I'm about to just say I've been having a hard time like watching shows. I guess I've been tired. I don't know what it is, but I did finally start back up on season 1 of Dave, so I could start watching season 2. Um, I also started season 2 of LA's Finest on Netflix. Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba, two of my crushes from back in the day. You dig. I think they both was in Bring It On. I think they both was in Bring It On. I know Gabrielle Union was in it, but I think Jessica Alba was in it too. If not, she for sure played Honey, which brings me back to my crushes from my childhood. But LA's Finest is like a Bad Boys 2 spinoff TV show, so I like watching it because it connects to. She's playing Sid Barnett, which is Martin Lawrence's sister in the Bad Boys. And that's pretty. Master of None came back on Netflix too in another season, but I never finished season 2 of that. But Aziz Ansari used to be real funny to me. I just haven't got back around to it. And my boy that plays Shang-Chi, the show I discovered him on Netflix called what's it called? It's a sitcom. It's called something. It's an Asian American TV show, but yeah, that's got a season 5 that just dropped on Netflix as well. So I'm kind of behind. Loki, I started half episode 1. I just dozed off and I haven't got back to finishing it yet.
Before one of y'all go, do you think Marvel lost its steam? Marvel stand them on? Think Marvel lost its steam, its hype, that feeling?
No.
Oh well, you of course you was gonna say that.
You were trying to bait me in, but no.
No, that was genuine. No, that's a genuine question. Like I feel like people aren't like in tune with the series lately. Like
we ain't got a movie in almost a year plus.
So to contradict your thoughts, Bruiser, Loki was the most watched Marvel series premiere. So
not most watched. Talking about I haven't people talking about
since their premiere, so they are gaining back viewers. And to Derek's point, Black Widow does come out next week.
Getting that bag.
So I'm good. I've been patient,
Bruh.
And I think
they're giving us the movie in July, but that's the worst movie they could have possibly given us in July.
To you, because I'm hyped for Black Widow, but to you,
hyped for what?
Waiting for Black Widow.
You hyped for a backstory that don't really matter no more.
Well, let me break it down for you.
Let them know.
The Taskmaster is actually one of the best Marvel villains because we're gonna see moves from Black Widow and Spider-Man. They're saying that it might be Clint, which will give us a backstory on his upcoming series. But also General Ross, who, if you remember from Captain America Civil War, the Hulk movie, tried to create a fake Captain America Winter Soldier serum. They're saying he's going to retest it again. And either one of two things is going to happen. Red Hulk, which I would love to see, or everything with U.S. Agent, all that coming together. Zemo now on the raft. They're going to have a villain team come together and try.
It's going to be all that at once.
Yeah, I mean, there's endless possibilities.
That boy Demond be giving out.
How is that all gonna happen? How is Zemo on the raft? That was after, and this is before.
I mean, it's a whole backstory that the movie is going to be.
I'm saying the movie's a prequel though, so everything that will happen in this will be before Zemo went on the raft.
I think you're forgetting about who we're talking about here. Marvel with 2 minutes in a post-credit scene could change the whole ball game, and that's what I'm counting on.
And so we're excited for the post-credit.
Yes, that's what I'm excited
for the movie. I mean, I wanted a Black Widow movie for the longest because I just think that there's endless possibilities they can do. I like the more. I mean, I'm not complaining for the the space movies, the Doctor Strange, and all the magic, but I mean, Captain America, the Winter Soldier,
I'm more excited for the Eternals and Shang-Chi and all the other stuff.
I can tell you right now. I still have not viewed the Eternals trailer or Shang-Chi.
The Eternals got way more that could come from it than this.
Oh, I hear you, brother. Thanos backstory. They got great actors. I hear you. I am not.
They have.
You don't just put A-listers on a movie. You don't put A-list actors on a movie like that unless it's worth the budget. So that budget means we about to learn something. I'm excited for that.
Marvel is all right, bro. Bruiser. Yeah, no, they're good. Like we are good. We are good.
They have so much content coming out.
No, I'm not. It's not the content. It's just the pandemic and the not being able to see the movies and the constant pushing back of movies.
Yeah, I think the pandemic ruined their hype.
Yeah, it ruined a lot of the flow for me.
Y'all are not patient. Y'all are not patient.
Bro, I don't want to. Bro, I'm saying, bro. No, bro. It's just.
You don't want to be waiting, which is not patient.
Yeah, because
exactly
life goes on.
I mean,
My bad.
they're gonna continue to give great content. I think Black Widow is gonna be a great movie. With the
You're
way
a stan, bro. Everything I haven't heard you say one thing bad about them
Yes,
ever.
Okay.
It's okay to be a stan, but that's why I was like, I don't expect you to say anything bad about him.
What shows you been watching?
And Maceo being a stan is kind of funny because he's usually anti-stan culture.
Bro, it's quality. Like WandaVision, the post Thanos saga, whatever you want to call it, whatever we're stepping into, which we still aren't aware of, which also leads to anticipation. Because they could go. I didn't want to say phase 4 because it sounds so. Yeah, okay, phase 4. We're sitting. If you're, I don't know, man. I feel like, don't you feel anticipation for what Marvel is about to do? Like, don't you feel excitement for why we got a Wanda backstory, what Doctor Strange might be doing, or why we have a U.S. agent now?
They not thinking big picture, Mace.
Like, how are you not possibly? Is it because?
What U.S. agent are you talking about?
How are you not possibly excited for what could happen?
Who?
John Walker.
Oh, that was on the Winter Soldier series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I ain't watching it. I don't care for spoilers though. Ever since the WandaVision series finale, it just ain't been.
WandaVision was mid to me, but
WandaVision. The thing about WandaVision that people don't like is they came up, including myself, with theories about people showing up, this, that, and the third. And they said it from the get-go that WandaVision was a series about Wanda's trauma. And we found out all of that. We found out that she had powers way before the shield or Hydra started experimenting on her, which is something that I was dumbfounded to see. And then it's just a whole bunch of different backstories that they can tap into that they did. Like with Agnes, I wanted to see how they were going to set her up rather than in the comics. Her whole backstory was from Mephisto. So for them to twist that off and have her come from her own witch background and they bring it up like that, that was something I love to see with
I hate it.
Said you don't care for spoilers, but in Falcon and Winter Soldier with John Walker, they set it up as him. They haven't, like, in the comics, he's more of like an anti-hero. Like, of course, people don't like him trying to take up that Cap mantle, but he goes away from it in a totally different way in the comics. Cap isn't dead. Like, they get to hooking, and he's like, nah, I just don't want to be Captain America. I'm going to be U.S. agent, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And, like, they didn't tap into that so much in the series, but I think in the film, of course, you have way much more room to be darker. You have way more. There's so many. I mean, like, White Vision, he just ran off and cut. They're saying he's going to pop up in Armor Wars. I don't know what they're going to do, but that's the fun about Marvel. And, you know, we still got She-Hulk, and Moon Knight is something I'm definitely looking forward to. Mahershala Ali is Blade. It's a lot. Fantastic Four is getting that movie.
Bro.
There's like so many endless opportunities for Marvel, and I just think patience is the main. You're probably not gonna get an Avengers movie or a team up movie, anything for like 2 to 3 more years. But I think when it all comes together, it's gonna be very, like, my favorite Marvel comic story is Secret Wars, and I think that's what they're setting up. Like, I don't know if all y'all seen Spider-Man, but the Nick Fury post credit scene in space, that's like the new version of S.H.I.E.L.D. And like, they've already said this, like, not all scrolls are good. So some scrolls in the Secret Wars storyline disguise themselves as Marvel heroes and whatnot. So like, some of the people we're looking at now, and that's kind of what they teased in Spider-Man, like, we don't know how long Nick Fury been in space. So it's just interesting to think about. They've been setting up a lot of different stuff. So we getting 4 movies before the end of this year is over. We're gonna be in good shape.
How much Disney paying you, Damon?
They should, man.
I was on Secret Wars, and I was really excited. I'm really glad that you mentioned that because they hinted a lot of Secret Wars type stuff in Endgame.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm really happy to see like the post Thanos, because the post Thanos, obviously, that occurred in the comics is very different than what we're watching, and that's cool. But I want to see like what the post Thanos situation is going to be and how close it is and how it varies and such. But yeah, man, this stuff is gonna be lit, man. I'm really,
That's what I'm saying.
the way I'm excited that y'all aren't excited because y'all are gonna be excited at some point. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for me, it's like I'm not trying to go about it closed-minded on anything. Like even post Thanos, because they saying we getting the Ant-Man movie has already been confirmed, and it's Quantum Mania, and I'm hearing the plot behind that is like, them going down back into the quantum realm, and they're saying that's how they're gonna bring back the Infinity Stones, like Thanos saying they've been reduced to atoms. Wink, wink. Like, come on now. It's all being put together really well. So I think Marvel has the opportunity to bring back, like, the Guardians movies coming out. They're gonna bring in Adam Warlock. Like, there's so many different directions that they're gonna go, and all of them, like, it's a shame that Chadwick Boseman died, because I think Black Panther would have had the possibility to lead all of this. But I think Doctor Strange will probably be that more direction now. His movie's gonna be crazy. That's probably my number one most forward look to movie, and then Spider-Man. We're gonna get Spider-Man before this year is over. Like I said, Black Widow, The Eternal, Shang-Chi. I haven't been up to part on those two, but 4 movies, I can't complain.